I used to be on a program called the Era Youth Foundation.
Okay.
So I used to do drama, sing, and dance. So his sister recognized me. Of course, I was like this.
Of course.
I was like this, and she said to me that, you know, my brother told me, I'm going to marry you. And I said, what? But really and truly, for the first day I met them, they embraced
Oh, so
me.
she's saying she was very skinny.
Very, very skinny. Very, very skinny.
He thought you were beautiful, so that's
Yes.
all right. And so he says he's going to marry you.
Yeah, that's what his sister told me, he said.
And how does that say went? How did you propose? Or did you? And did you like that? Did you were like, you know?
Yes, I felt really good. Because going in, Marlon really showed me that he adores me, and he shows me that he respects me, and he really showed me love. And I just tried, to be honest, as I told you, I didn't love him at the time. So I really teach myself, learn how to love him and to make the best of it.
So how was the proposal for the engagement, Marlon?
I wasn't that flashy type of person, so I just tell her that I'm married her.
Yeah.
And you gave her a ring?
Yeah.
You gave her a ring?
Yes, I gave her a ring.
And what did you say? Yes?
Yes, I did say yes.
How long after was the proposal?
Well, things was moving very quickly because after Marlon came to town and Marlon walked up and down Kingston and tried to find a job. He got a job, and then after that he left his brother's place, and then we rented a one room, and then I got pregnant.
Oh, you and him moving?
Moving.
Marlon, you're the boss.
Chop.
1 year?
We less than a year.
Less than a year. About 8 months.
Yeah.
We moved in May, so that's like a couple months.
Yes, that's
May 2022.
5 months.
Right, 5 months. I got pregnant, and then I have my son.
So he still wasn't married?
Still wasn't married. So when my son was about 1 year old.
Hold on. How did your family deal with this, though?
They love him.
They loved him.
From day one?
From day one, they loved Marlon because Marlon was really friendly. And Marlon is the type of a person that
He's a people person.
Right, and you think you know him already.
Yes.
So you talk to him on the phone and say, oh, I met you already. So that's Marlon.
All right. So you had your son. How was that going? In the one room?
To be honest, I make the best of every situation. So it was just...
Hold on. At this time, are you falling in love with Marlon?
I'm learning to love him.
I'm
teaching
time.
myself to love Marlon.
Okay. So it wasn't just natural?
No.
No. All right. How did you feel? Did she ever tell you that?
She don't love me.
At the time, yeah.
No, she didn't really tell me that.
She didn't say anything to you.
No.
But did you think she loved you?
Yeah.
You thought she loved you?
She have that in her a long time. She just cover it up one side, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
But I didn't dislike him, but it's just
Right,
wasn't
you know,
dead
the
in
love,
love,
like
in
how-
love, right.
right.
The dead over ears, but I really
Cared for him.
care for him.
All right. So when did the love came to you? So you have a son, still not married.
Right, no, well, to be honest, when I got pregnant with my son, and it's just, Marlon really takes very good care of me while I'm pregnant. I mean, every morning he ensure that I got my fruits, he will cook, he will wash. And when I went to give birth and Marlon was crying, my mommy said that Marlon almost like she think that something happened to me at the hospital to Marlon crying. And I was like, Taya, this guy really love you. And to be honest, it was a different type of love I've ever experienced. And I was like, wow, it feels so good to have somebody love you. And how would it feel for him having somebody love him as well? And that's when I really started to develop love for Marlon.
How did that baby first? Is this your first child?
Yes.
First child.
Yeah.
So how you felt?
MJ? Yeah, I felt great. I was on the phone because she went in, I think, the 1st of April.
Thankful day.
And I said, don't have no pity for the thankful day, no. Don't have my son for the thankful day. and when I come back after 12,
Yeah.
she tell me, said the baby born second.
So you
Yes,
hold her out.
Yeah, so this little man turned 20 last week. Yeah.
And so you come now. Oh, so you weren't there for the birth.
No.
No, I wasn't there.
Okay,
This
so
was
you know,
just
go see your pitney for the first time
Yeah.
and your baby mother.
Yeah, because him the purple.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, oh, him look so. What kind of color that? But because him the overdue, yeah, so, you know me young, so everything develop after me kind of understand anything, you know? Yeah, you
First
soak out in the water.
And so, when did the engagement come? After the baby?
After the baby.
Yeah, after MJ
And when
was
did you
one.
get married after? Oh, after he was one.
One, yeah.
Yeah.
So, how is life for you both now? Were you working,
No, I
Latoya?
wasn't working at the time.
So, it's just on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're doing what? 24 hours now working to provide for your
Security.
security.
Yeah, security work.
And then he actually went to the HR manager, spoke to her and told him about his girlfriend at the time, or his baby mother, sorry,
Yeah,
and
baby mother.
she gave me a job. And at the time I was working at the Credit Union League. And then, yeah, I started working.
All right. So things start pick up, 'cause at least it's both of you.
Yeah.
This one, no, that happened when he was one, when NJ was one.
Yeah.
Okay. And both working, so a little more,
Income,
not so
right.
strenuous on him.
Yeah.
So did you move from the one bedroom?
No, we didn't move from the one room. I got pregnant again about 3 years after that.
Oh, 3
in
years.
the same
Okay.
one room with my daughter. And then
So still not married yet?
no, we got married. We got married.
Oh,
We got married when Marlon was about 1.5. 'Cause we got married in December.
okay.
14.
Right. So Marlon
Yeah,
was
till you know that date there.
Man,
December
pot
how
it,
much?
man. Am I thinking
14th.
of a pot?
December the how much?
Eh?
December the how much?
No, I know that me I talk about. A different something I
December
talk
the
about.
12.
12.
Oh, you did say the 14, but December 12.
Look how does it have a divorce from Michelle? You get you together, Marlon.
Yeah.
No, but let me tell you,
12.
anything he says, don't hold him. It's the slow one.
Yeah,
Okay, it's a
that's
slow
the
one.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a slow
But
one.
he said it December
I'ma
the
fix
12th.
it.
Fix it. Good
Yeah,
too.
fix it.
All right. So you got married. Was life coming better for you guys?
It was just the same for us.
So in any part of this, was there any want to leave, you especially?
Yes, I wanted to leave the marriage. So, you just have those things because I never really get to experience
Certain things.
life outside
Right.
of that. Is like you just get turned 18, you're just going to marry, motherhood and then marriage. And it's like you didn't get to experience life, you didn't get to go out there, and you didn't get to do much. So for me, I kind of feel like I wanted to go out
Acting
there.
right.
And then Marlon wasn't the person like to take me on dates. Marlon, we have never dated even up to our marriage. I always wanted to go out and Marlon didn't want to take me out. And Marlon never used to like compliment me and all those things. I just felt trapped.
Trapped. Wow. This is like the second year in the relationship.
The first year in our marriage, but second year in our relationship.
Right, the second year in the relationship.
Yeah.
First year now. So what made you get married to him, knowing you're feeling this?
No, it's after I got married I started feeling those
Oh,
feelings.
after.
Yeah.
Because you're no reality. I'm a wife and nothing else to
Yeah,
this.
Right.
So what did you do to make a difference? Did you ever speak to him about it?
Yes, I spoke to him about it, but Marlon can be a bit nonchalant at times. Marlon didn't see the need to go out because Marlon was saying that we didn't have any money
And he's
we
being
need
realistic.
a vehicle and we need this, and I was like, we don't need money to go out. We need to just go somewhere. We can do something. But Marlon wasn't seeing from my perspective.
All right, so now here comes baby number 2.
Yeah.
Still not good.
Still never
not going
go out.
out.
But having things done inside.
Yes.
That baby number 2
Yes,
is
we've
there.
been doing things. We've been doing things.
Yeah.
All right, so what's the reality on that now? You're no pregnant. Were you excited?
Yes, in fact, I was excited because my daughter was my first year anniversary. So I remember vividly our first year anniversary. I took him and I said, I need my daughter. So she's my first year anniversary baby. I said, I need my daughter, and my daughter was there.
And you got a daughter.
I got my daughter.
Make baby like you make black.
Telling us about now second baby. You get your daughter your anniversary present.
Yeah. Well, she was made on my anniversary.
Oh, she was made on your anniversary.
Right.
Jesus, Papa.
Chop, chop.
Chop, chop. I can't bother. All right, so things looking better or worse?
Things was looking better because at that time I started going back to school and I was still working. And then after that we moved from the one bedroom to a one room with a living room in a different community.
Okay. How was that? Because no more money to pay for the rent, and
Right.
how did that
And also,
go?
we wanted a change from the inner city.
Oh, so you were living in the inner city
Yeah,
at
we
that
were
time.
living off Walton Park Road,
Okay, so where were you gone up to now?
Washington Gardens.
Okay. School, children going to school. How is this managing?
It was good for me for the most part.
And you?
Yeah, I was managing.
All right. So were you going out at all, anytime?
No,
No.
no.
So did you still feel trapped?
I didn't feel trapped.
Because now the babies were your joys.
Right. The babies were my joy, and then I started going to school.
Are you going to school?
Right,
What
so
were
I
you
was
studying
doing
at school?
Social work, psychology, social work.
Okay. And so you're in school. He's the only one working. What were you doing?
No,
at
I
this
was
time?
working.
She was
And
working.
school. Oh, okay.
Working school and
And
the kids.
motherhood. You see that, Marlon?
Yeah.
What were you doing at this point? Still security?
Yeah, I was doing security same
And the
way,
phone.
and I started the phone. I was working on a location where they have a phone company, and I met some friends. At that time, my friend carried down a Razor phone for me,
Yes. The gold one or the
the
pink one?
silver one,
Oh,
not the Dulce and the
right.
Gabbana. The Dulce and Gabbana I never covet.
Oh,
So the
okay.
first Razor, and he take it to me, and I have it to use for a few weeks, and I saw some dust inside of it. So I went into the shop to one of the guy, and I said, clean it up for me. And they said, because it was expensive at the time.
Right.
And they said, no, because it's free, so they not take the chance. So I went outside back, and he came to me with a two-sided screwdriver and said, do it yourself. And I sit under the tree, and I did it myself and show him. And he must say, you don't say if you fix phone out, you're bad, you know. And then I went back and start mash up phone.
You started to fix phone.
So I tell you,
Teach
I
yourself.
take the shot up. I
Lord
start to
Jesus.
wreck the people them phone. I wreck phone. But I had them to get back the parts from. So I replace a phone.
Right.
Yes, so they normally give me a phone and say, "Alright, give them back this one." We become so close. Up to this day, we are best of
Still.
our friends. And I,
So hold on. You did eventually learn to do the phone, right?
yes,
Okay.
off my own.
You taught
So-
yourself.
Yes, so
And what were you saying this time in mashing up with people on phone?
No, I was encouraging him.
To mash up
Of
people on
course, I tell him that go again because I believe in him. And by this time, he used, his first tool was my flat iron,
flat iron,
Yes.
a lighter,
and lighter,
a
to change
lighter,
the
a
charging
toothbrush,
port, toothbrush,
and alcohol. And of course, I give him the name Phone Doc because I really see that he could and have a passion for it.
Right.
And by that time, Marlon started fixing phone and going to work. So it's like we're not seeing each other. Now the time for us to see each other was like off. Because when I go out in the morning, I left from work, go to school with the kids in the evening, and then by the time I get home, Marlon is already gone. So I think I didn't see Marlon at home for maybe about 3 to 4 years. It's like we weren't seeing each other.
And how was that on the relationship?
I find his location and give him what he want.
pep up.
I find the locations and give him what he want.
What? Lunch, chicken, fried
Lunch,
rice?
chicken, and extra fried rice, extra lunch, extra juicy stuff, and of course I
Sex?
give him sex
Oh, at work.
at work. I find the locations.
Some daring locations.
That never nice for you.
Yes.
Yes, it was.
But the locations.
Tell me some of the location though. So when you hear this, you see when woman want our man, we find time for them, vice
Find
versa.
ways to make it
Of
work.
course. What was some of the locations?
The location was National Work Agency in Nagle Park,
Kingston Parish Church.
St. Andrew Parish Church, you know.
Parish Church. Around Tarrant.
Around Tarrant by the hole.
Around where?
Tarrant.
What is that?
That where Tarrant School is.
Oh, the
I used
school?
to have
Near there. There's a warehouse, an old
Oh,
warehouse.
warehouse.
yeah, around there. Yeah, man.
So how would you get to these places?
I take bus and go.
Okay.
Yeah. So you get sweeter than the first.
So at this point now, you made the relationship work. As busy as he was, you knew you're not going to let go of your man.
No.
And you knew that sex is important to him and the relationship. So you improvised. And at this
Okay.
time, the kids weren't there. So this was your little free time.
Right.
Yes.
And of course, I started learning to fix phone as well.
Sure.
And of course, like on weekends when he's fixing the phone, I'm at the shop with him, fixing phone with him.
Was there any time in the relationship you felt cheated on, either of you?
Well, I can't swear upon wives.
All right. You?
Yes, to be honest. Like, if I realize Marlon is coming in extra later than usual, I somewhat feel that way. If his location with his co-workers, worse, I know that he's not getting it like that at home, and he's on location with females, I tend to feel that way.
But was there any sign or anything that caused a problem because you thought he was cheating on you? Or is just your feeling based on time? No,
No,
lesson?
it's just my feelings because really and truly, Marlon, if he's doing it, he's very cheeky. So it's just my feeling and my thought, and I just feel that I'm not giving it to him, so maybe he's getting it
somewhere
elsewhere.
else. And but there was no sign of
No.
anything else.
No.
All right, so things getting better financially now.
Yeah.
You're getting up, kids in the school. What was next? Did you move again?
Yes, we did.
All right.
So we moved into a bigger shop. We officially stopped doing a phone shop and turned it into a store. And we bought our home. We bought a house. And
Where?
in Washington Gardens.
Nice.
Right. We bought a house in Washington Gardens. Marlon stopped doing the security work
Right.
and started spending more time at home. So I now feel I know what it feels like to have a man holding me at night and cuddling me. I mean, the first night when Marlon was hugging me, I was like, oh my God, this is what it feels like. Because for most of our relationship, I didn't know what it feels like
'Cause
to
he's
have
working,
that cuddling.
working,
right. So things was just
coming
coming
together.
together for
Because
us.
you were both working together.
Right.
We want to play the game. Am I ready for the game? You want to play a game, right? To see how best you know each other. Thank you, Daniela. Daniela, thank you. So this is both of them. All right, so let me look for my questions. I want my game paper, there, miss. Hold on, just trying to find my game. All right. Yeah, so who I asked first? Marlon is in a bad mood. So Latoya, your question, right?
Okay.
So the game is, how well do you know your partner? So they've been together through a lot. If you were listening to the show, you'd hear. So I'm going to ask Latoya. Marlon is in a bad mood. So you get him his favorite dessert. What you get him?
You know, I'll buy you.
No, it's Latoya.
It's dessert.
Yeah. What is favorite? I'm in a bad mood, and what is?
I don't have a dessert.
Yes.
Marlon doesn't have a dessert.
There you
Marlon
go.
doesn't have a dessert. No, Marlon doesn't
Pom,
have
pom,
that.
pom, one down for Latoya.
Yeah, Marlon doesn't have that.
So Latoya, my producer had them separately, and she questioned them and had the answers right down. And his answer is exactly hers. I don't like dessert. I don't have one. So she got that. All right. So the next one is, where does Marlon like to have sex beside the bedroom?
On my table.
All right. So she got that one wrong. Bedroom only.
That's
Marlon.
bedroom only.
He says
He's
where he
lying.
likes it and not where.
Marlon is lying. It's just for the convenience for him. That's not really
All right. So
You cheated that
Marlon.
one.
Marlon.
Marlon said him couldn't put the right answer.
But then she's gonna get it wrong. Yeah, it'd be like,
You see it? Him say him couldn't put the right answer. You see it? Him say him couldn't put the right answer. So he's been modest.
okay, what's Marlon's favorite type of movie to watch?
Man, I love to watch action movie.
Yeah, she got that. And what's his favorite movie, you know?
It's either A Knight's Tale,
Yeah.
Taken.
Yes, she got that. So Marlon, when you're being honest, he's giving you a fist. All right. What's Marlon preference? Beer, mixed drink, rum.
Beer. You know, I drink no
No.
mixed drinks.
No.
Rum?
No.
Nothing.
Moscato wine.
Where we are go? You're more of a beer person.
Moscato. This very Moscato we have at home and that to drink.
Yeah, he says wine. So
Yeah.
I mean, he
Okay.
might can't afford it all the time, but that's what he
I
likes.
have it at home, but I see him drink it like him do the beer them. But if him say that, that's what him said.
All right, so she two out of 4, so 2 right, 2 wrong. Okay. What is Marlon's favorite series movie to watch together? What's your So who do I ask that?
Me. Ask Marlon.
What's her favorite series to watch together, the both of you?
Movie.
We don't watch
Or
series.
movie.
We don't
Movie.
watch
A
series.
movie.
But movies, she more into Liam Neeson, so Taken.
Aye. Taken is right there. All right. Hold on. What is Latoya? Marlon, your time. What is Latoya's favorite position?
She just turned pan her side. Me tired of it. The whole of it one.
What is her favorite position?
That's what I do. My favorite one.
That position don't happen in him. She
Oh,
just
so
go on her side and cock up her bottom.
Marlon,
So you get that wrong. Her favorite
You get
is
it
to
wrong.
ride on top.
Marlon, I like to be in control. Because that is your weak spot.
Jesus. All right, so
Would you
Marlon.
not say
That
that?
side.
Marlon, but what is your weak
Step
spot?
aside, just like a yellow side.
Hold on, where's the rest of my question?
Marlon.
Side.
Oh, hold on.
Really get that wrong though.
He got it
I
wrong.
shouldn't get that one wrong. You should be side.
No.
But that's not my
What is
favorite.
Latoya's favorite position? All right. Latoya is celebrating a work achievement. You get her favorite food. What does that include?
Her favorite food is fish, seafood craze.
He got
Ah,
it. He got it. He got it. So you got one right.
fish, lobster.
Two.
Ah.
Yeah.
Two right.
Yes. Well, one was for both of you.
Okay.
The one that he got was for
Oh,
both of you.
okay.
All right.
Liam Neeson.
What is Latoya's favorite type of movie to watch?
Favorite type of movie?
Yeah. Comedy, drama, action,
No, she like suspense.
suspense.
Yeah.
No, she like Lima name could be suspense. Think again.
She more into
If Taken is your favorite movie, head big enough.
Exactly.
yeah, but taking her favorite movie.
Right. So what kind of movie is Taken?
Action.
There you
I
go.
love action and comedy, but love to
Yeah.
laugh.
Yes. So action and drama is
Action comedy.
all right. Well, him get half enough because I had to bring that out of you.
I'll get 0.
What's Latoya's preference? Juice, beer, or wine?
Juice, beer, or wine?
Yeah.
It have to be juice.
Oh.
Ah.
Oh.
Right, juice.
Yours may
Juicy.
get a lick, is it?
Juicy.
All right. So you both tied 2-2, and the one stood for both of you that
Okay.
you both had. So that's very good. She's giving you a high five.
High
now.
five.
Well, that wasn't so bad, of course, because you have a couple, although you're together for 20 years, really don't know
It's
each
true.
other's simple
True.
parts. What's her favorite color?
Her favorite color is she like brown and them earth color there.
All right. What's his favorite color?
Marlon does have a
I
favorite
don't have
color.
a favorite.
All right.
No.
I know that's what you should let her answer. You know
Yeah,
that.
Marlon does have a favorite color.
What was his first car?
Our favorite car, first car, Honda,
Fitaria.
Fitaria,
What kind of car is that?
sedan.
See, a lot of sometimes people, don't know a lot of things, especially if
true.
it comes after you're together.
Right.
What school she went to?
High school.
St. Hughes. St. Hughes.
Okay. What school did he go to?
Would be all age.
Okay. Yeah, because some people don't know the answers to certain
Well, we have
things.
to stay home and talk a lot because he didn't want to take me home, so take me out, so we used to talk a lot. But we're going out now, though. We're going out.
Yeah,
Oh.
hot.
And we're having our fun. We are
Hot.
out and stunting. And we're enjoying
All right, so
life.
tell me how you got him to start going out. Because remember, he didn't want to even 5-6 years in the relationship, is what he said. How you got him to start going out?
I theorized that maybe Marlon started feeling a way. And, of course, him realized I started dress up differently.
What that mean?
My clothes started to get shorter and shorter. And then Marlon didn't like the idea of me going out by myself in certain type of clothes.
So you used to go out by yourself?
Occasionally, no, like with a friend.
No, I know,
Yeah,
without him.
right. Without him. And the clothes started getting shorter and the hair is up there and the makeup and I'm
Yeah, I
doing
look
stuff
too
that
hot now.
I'm looking too hot for him. So I'm saying, you know what? Make a go to there. And then we went out and him like it. And him say, oh, it's not so bad. We didn't spend
Where did you
that
go?
much. Our first time we went out, where we went.
We got so much space now, we can't even
Don't
remember.
you should tell her, ask her. Don't make shit.
Yeah, after, yes, sir. Where we went? We got out.
So we just went from clubs to like eatery. We go to a place where we have music. And we go to
Movies,
parties.
dinners, anything like
But
that.
Marlon going to movie for the first.
I just
last
thought,
year.
I just thought to go to
movies.
Caribbean. Yes.
Really? You enjoy it?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yeah, Marlon was the type of person. I said, go to Caribbean. Marlon said no. Instead of Marlon went and buy a 75-inch TV. I
Nice.
said, Caribbean is in the house. Nobody don't need to go to Caribbean. I said, but
Yes.
it's not, the sound is not there. He went and buy a surround system. It's there now. Nobody don't need to go there. I
Yes,
said, but the
that's it.
experience is different. Marlon went and buy a popcorn machine. And he bought in turn. So I used to say, like, I want to go like to the hotel for a weekend. Marlon went and buy a big above pool in the
Above
backyard.
ground pool in the backyard. So
For years, I tried to wonder what was it though. For me though, Marlon, what I tried to do is to wonder what went wrong in your childhood for you not wanting to go out.
I grew up with my godmother. Because her son was going to college, so she took me from my mother and I stayed with her. So I never used, when I leave school, I just have to go straight home. I never used to go out or anything.
Oh, so
So
it's in
growing
you.
up, yeah. So that's it. And then my god brother is so close now to as well. Big up my god brother, director at airport,
What's his name?
Devon Manan.
All right, big up Devon. No, me not big up Devon because you scarred him. Lucky thing she love him to stay till him ready to go out. I'm just kidding, Devon. All right, that's nice. All right, we have some voice note. Or do I go to my break first? All right, we're going to take a break from Sex on the Bridge with Marlon and Latoya. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back to Sex on the Bridge. Yes, I'm talking to Latoya and Marlon, who, oh my gosh, I would sit and listen to them all day because they're so real. And I love that. You know, they took us through some of the journeys of, you know, the ups and the downs. Of their extraordinary love story, which, you know, has a great ending because they're still together, but we'll talk more about it. Do you think people are still interested in finding love and happiness? But we're going to hear from some voice notes before. And you can also call in 876-676-4996 or send a voice note 876-551-5782. Let's listen.
I think a relationship is successful when both people are just really genuinely vested in, you know, the life of the person that they're, you know, involved in. Dating definitely is a key part, you know, actively finding ways to make the relationship better, or to find new experiences for both of you to engage in and to feel together. That's definitely one of the key factors, as also communication. Once both people are willing to communicate how they feel, um, especially during situations of conflict, and when there are certain concerns within a person, within the relationship, once both people are able to share freely and to receive and understand each other, oh my god, that's like perfect relationship right there.
All right, he made a valid point that I never really spoke about. How do you guys deal with disagreements, if you have any? And I'm certain you must have. How you deal with disagreements, arguments, things that's not going the way it should on either parties. How do you deal with it? Tell me, Latoya, and then Marlon can tell.
Of course, Marlon, we're not perfect. We have arguments, and we'll argue, and we'll curse, and we'll cuss. But one of the things that we do, and it just becomes natural after a period of time, is that we never go to our bed arguing with each other. We never went to our bed malice. So it's since that Marlon was telling me something that he has been doing to me and I didn't even realize it. Marlon said that whenever I see him buy something is when we're arguing. And I didn't even realize
what you mean by that?
That whenever we have an argument, he went out and buy something for me. And sometimes I realize you overlook some things,
right,
and realize that it's just apologizing to me, and I didn't even realize. But he didn't even say that he apologized, but he was doing this.
Right.
So
like, what would he buy? Just for instance.
So what Marlon tries to do is he listens. So he will look what I'm into. So like for now, Marlon realized that I'm buying a lot of colognes. So Marlon will go out and buy colognes. Before that,
perfumes.
Perfumes. Yeah. So before that, Marlon know that I used to love like gadgets. So he'll get me gadgets.
What do you mean by gadgets?
Like phone.
Oh. That was Rose and Bulletin. Okay.
No, like electronic stuff.
Okay.
So Marlon really listens. Or he'll buy me maybe a pair of shoes or just cane. Even like small things like cane. Marlon know I love cane or fish.
Okay.
He get me a roast fish or maybe lobster or something like that.
And what would you do if you were at fault or Izimali is at fault?
No, most of us. Sometimes it's him, sometimes it's me. But most of the times I'm the one who always call him and say, babes, think about it. We would just argue about it. Don't even make any sense. And I'll try to really calm him down. So most of the time I'm the one
and
that
of course, Coochie always going to set it straight for Marlon.
Not really.
Really?
Marlon?
No?
I'm not going to get it. I'm not going to get it.
Oh, she vexed with it. She now give you.
Shop lock.
We just live on,
Because when you get
I'm
it.
sleeping at the same bed. Sometimes I find myself, I hug her up and we not talk. And I say, Cho.
What would be some of the arguments? Just even one. I just want people who is out there to understand what would be of importance, would be really one of the arguments that you won't get none because this happened.
All right, so Marlon is very fiery. And as I said before, Marlon a bit nonchalant. So I'm the one. Marlon, favorite name for me is what? They call me? Mud
pusher.
Marlon come a mud pusher. So I'm the one that really push Marlon to achieve certain things.
Oh, so you have a great woman.
Right. Yes. So Marlon is the one that if him can't see around the corner, Marlon not gonna believe it. I'm the person like this that I'm able to say, Marlon, the house is around there waiting for us. We just need to work to get it. Marlon gonna tell us, say, no, we don't have money, or we'll get house. So we will just have a big brawl about it because Marlon gonna say, no, we can't get it, full stop. End of story, him now work towards it and him just not moving. And then me start to cuss because I'm saying that, can you not see that there's a tunnel? There's a way we can move towards it. And then we'll argue.
But get it done.
Yes. We'll get it done.
You might forgive him because
she's not stop.
Good. Well, that's why you're
not stopping.
Right.
You can't sleep.
How do you do, let's say now you want to get something that you both need. Oh, first of all, how did the third baby come in?
I don't even know she creep for her way in. Marlon, that's where you will tell him.
Skylar?
Yeah, because she's 4.
Yes.
So she come like what, 16 years after you guys are together.
Right.
I think she lost a baby before.
Oh, she did.
Yeah, that baby died inside, and she never know.
Okay.
Yeah, so it kind of mess her up, and they said I think the doctor tell her that she couldn't get pregnant again.
She's
It's a medical condition.
Yes.
okay.
Yes. So we just have joyride. I made just a bust some shot. yeah. Bust some shot and I go along with myself, and
Baby cup.
about 3 months later she find out that she pregnant. Yeah. So never know.
You don't want any more kids now, though.
No.
It's a full house.
Right.
2
We
boys.
have an empty room.
Excuse you?
We have an empty
No,
room.
no.
We have an
Marlon,
empty room.
no,
Okay.
It's not happening.
not happening.
All right, let's listen to some more voice notes and then I'll come back. Marlene said we have an empty room.
Big up yourself, yeah, Marlon. You see, when I meet my first baby, I thought, we a man to believe me go. I'm gonna meet her with her mother, her sister, or her brother. Yo, a surprising thing to me, man, when I meet them, man, but you know, a good thing to meet them still, because we just brace them and them brace me and have lunch and all them things there. We never spend the night with all of that, I just leave and come home back. Yeah, just spend 3 hours, 3.5 hours. Just spend with them. Then I leave, because I have to come back to town to work. So I leave and then she come out of town the following week. She alone. That's how we meet. And we married too. We have 2 kids together still. Yeah, man. But she overseas right now.
It's a thing in Jamaica to take bus go country or drive go country go meet man and meet woman.
Right.
Because this is the reverse. This is
Right.
him going to Mandeville to meet the girl, and
It's not nothing new.
no, it's not new, but sometimes, okay, especially for you.
Yeah.
Yes, we're lucky the result is this. Guys, please don't practice this at all.
No.
Especially in this time where we're hearing the nightmares.
True.
Thank God and big respect to you, Marlon, to being a gentleman and understanding that if it was no, it's no. As she said, she cried. She was comfortable after you made her feel comfortable. I would advise nobody, neither man going to the woman or woman
Yeah.
going to the man
Yes,
in
very
this
serious
time, because we've seen on the news, we've
True.
seen on the public sites, people found dead, people not to be found.
True.
A woman is gone to meet a man, because sometimes, especially now, he's showing a picture of somebody who's not
With
him,
him. Right.
and vice versa.
Right.
And so people have motives. So guys, please
Please.
do not practice this. We're lucky this result is this. I mean, Tristan, please don't go techno drive or techno bus gone away. Right? You have another voice note? All right, let's hear it.
Big up Marlon and Lataya. Yeah. Your story was very inspirational. The whole ambition from your humble beginnings to where you're at now. And we really appreciate it, and the love and the loyalty that Lataya has shown. It's really inspirational to a lot of these females now. Because these ladies know, I mean.
Maybe have one.
Huh? Oh, yes. No, I'm not saying I don't.
Okay.
I'm just saying this generation right now, even this generation right now, if you check social media, and loyalty is not one of them strong points. So.
Big up the McFarlanes. Hi, Lati. You're doing great and you look so pretty. I
Yes,
carry off
I
Marlon.
look nice. It's not just shit. I don't, well, man, a bad one.
Big up
we
yourself,
can't tell
Marlon.
Say him look good.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Lati, up.
We're not calling him, but you know who do.
You can't hear.
Yeah, she can. She
Yeah.
says she's listening. Say it again.
Hi, Debs. Big up. Hi,
Right,
Nick.
thank you both for that, of course. As throughout the hour and 45 minutes that we're on. That's one of my admiration to both of you, that it wasn't one-sided. Yes, you might not have fallen in love with him in the initial beginning, but his love for you was so strong you had no option. And as the caller said, this kind of generation don't see growth. If the man not rich, it's a no-no. If the woman not rich, it's a no-no. If it's message, all right, let me hear them. I have to, right? So it's kudos to both of you, and especially to Latoya for standing by you and stepping on it, being the mom and saying, okay, you got this. How did you both grow though, in terms financially? We have to, let me get this.
All right, so this is from Monicia, a family friend of Marlon and Latoya. She said, I would love to tell them that I'm so proud of them and to continue to be an inspiration to me. Love and light always.
Thank you, Monicia.
And then we have another comment that said, I think a big part of successful relationships is self-awareness, emotional awareness, and healthy boundaries. Most of all, it's taking each other as they are instead of comparing them to past or present people. Everyone has baggages and biases. Most people will say communication is most important, but I think communication only goes far if the person is committed to understanding you.
Okay. Yes, that makes sense. What makes your union so special?
Okay, so Marley, don't mind me talking.
Yeah.
So for me, Marlon is not afraid for me to lead. Marlon doesn't watch the naysayers. For instance, when I wanted to do my degree, I watched Marlon work very hard to ensure that I acquired that degree. Even when some persons were saying that as soon as she get the degree, she go run leave you, Marlon stood up and said that, well, if she leave me, at least I give her 2 children. So it's benefiting to my children.
Right.
And I watch him walk with 1 pair of shoes on his feet. Even sometimes when oil and water I go through him foot, I watch Marlon walk. Walk
No,
with that
that's good.
pair of shoes. So like for me, anytime I'm getting Marlon a gift, I always get him a pair of shoes. So like today Marlon wanted a Clarks, I ensure that him get the Clarks.
Nice.
So for me, I always remember when Marlon wanted a shoes and him walk, like going to work every day with that 1 pair of shoes on his feet to ensure that I would have gotten that degree.
Mm-hmm.
And even in the household, Marlon knows what I stand for, and he's not afraid to let me lead and to say that, Latoya, all right, you be the lady, and he will not afraid to, even though I spend a lot, he's still not afraid to allow me to achieve those goals. And I vice versa, when it's time to lead as a man, I will step back and say, you're the king, you do that, and we do not watch what other persons are doing out there and try to infer it on our relationship. We just do we.
Which is very important.
Yeah.
And Marlon, how do you feel about her being that?
I normally the easy going and I like to please her. Just like last week I saw her looking at a kitchen faucet, and I just went ahead and order it, and it come and she happy. That's how I please her.
Please her, nice.
Yeah, so I just like to do that.
Right, because you're
Thank you.
because you're both on the same path. You both want the same things.
Right.
And which is important. So for people who out there is on a journey with relationship, if you're not on the same path and wanting the same things for each other, it's not going to work. What are some of the don'ts and do's in the relationship? We can start with her. Ladies first.
For me, Marlon know I'm a sucker for communication. Marlon, we say I'm policing him down, but my thing is that communication is the key. If is it that...
All right, hold it, because, sometimes them credit, send through the call. We have a caller. Hello, good night. Welcome to Sex on the Bridge.
Hello, good night.
Good night.
Yeah, I love this couple's story.
Thank you.
It's like I'm reading a book. I watching it. I love stories. It's really nice.
Yeah, you can answer.
Okay, thank you.
I've heard where they're coming from was at a camp, like. He was at a camp and she visited him at the camp and he was with him in one room house also.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
man.
want to know they own their own house, a 4-bedroom.
Right, very good, very good. A lot of couple right now would end for them if they hear the story, you know? Hello?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man,
But I also want them to hear what she said. He wore one shoes where the bottom falling off, water coming through it, just to make sure she had her degree, just to make sure they had enough food on the table,
Yeah.
just to make sure the bills were covered.
Right.
So, don't miss the hardship part.
Right.
Yeah, very good, right. Okay. And he quit his job just to go to
Come to Kingston to be near our
right.
What's destiny is.
That man deserves a medal, man.
Does. They both deserve a medal because she stood through the hungers, the 1-bedroom nights,
right?
The no dates till just recently.
And she went to St. Hugh's. And did he go to high school?
Did you go to high school?
No.
No, in the country,
All age.
it's all age. It used to stop at all age, right?
Okay, so from secret guy to what now? To what he's doing now?
What are you doing now? He's asking.
I am a
Business
owner and the head technician in my business as well.
Well, you fix television and things?
No, phones.
Electronics.
Electronics, sorry. What television is like.
Okay.
So he specializes in phones, right? And computers.
And tablets.
And tablets.
And what degree does your wife? What should I say? What degree have you? What social degree in?
2 degrees. So I have one in social work and also human resource management.
Social work and what?
Human resource management.
Oh, they are both Bachelor of Science degrees, or one is a master?
No, both is bachelors of science.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
That's up to you guys. I love your story.
Thank you very much.
Back to the spicy part of relationship now. What do you guys do spicy relationship?
All right, we're gonna answer it. So listen, they're gonna answer it. So listen. All right, thank you so very much because we're coming to the end of the show. All right, he made a valid point throughout all the conversation. The most valid one. What do you do to spice up the life? Yeah, go on first. You're a fearless technician.
Well, all right. I'm a clone for my family as well.
He's a clown for his family.
For my family.
Right, so
I
you
will
make
just
them
play
happy.
some music and bust some wine for my daughter, my son, and my daughter. And my
Your wife?
Yeah, he said wife.
Yeah, so.
So you keep them happy.
Yeah, you
keep them
entertain
happy.
us.
And I'll go out and I'll get something for everybody.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And you, Latoya?
Yes, for me, I will do just about anything that I need to get done to spice my relationship, from setting the mood, also engaging dates. I will set the date, I engage a date, and I will like, Marlon, ready, date night. And most of the time, he don't have a choice. Sometimes I tell him, like, I get tickets to go somewhere, and he will be there. But for most part, we're courting now, and we're understanding each other more.
What do you do now?
As I said, I will initiate the dates.
No. In terms of work, because we know.
Oh, yes. I am a community development officer.
Where and how?
Social Development Commission. So I am really a community social worker.
Okay.
I work in Portsmouth.
Right. For the person who don't understand, what do you do?
Oh, well, my work entails engaging community stakeholders
like
inner cities, communities on a whole, and to look at some of the issues that they are facing and try to find programs and implement and execute programs to alleviate most of what they are going through.
And how is that financially helping you?
It's good.
No, how do you get paid? Who pays you? Not in detail, just meaning. Is it is it private or the government?
Government. I work for the government. Our Social Development Commission is a ministry under the Ministry of Local Government.
Okay, that's what I wanted to
Yes,
understand.
Ministry of Local Government.
You go to these different places, find the problem, and help to fix them.
Well, on a macro level, on a community level.
Okay.
For instance, if I go to a community, for instance, Gregor Park, I am the officer for Gregor Park, and I will do maybe a needs assessment and realize that most of the persons are lacking of certain amenities, then I'll host a social service fair where I get other stakeholders and other agencies come in, or I'll do parenting seminar, I'll do workshops, I will do mentorship programs, social service fair, and also we engage small businesses to kind of lift their business and to execute their business and to sustain their business.
Okay. All right. Well, we're at literally at the end of the show.
Yeah.
Both of you can tell me what's the ingredients for a successful marriage/relationship, family to work.
All right, for me, every relationship have its ups and its downs.
Right.
But for me, to when you find yourself being a best friend to your wife and a best friend to you as well, it's build everything, because the trust and everything build. For me, I don't the trust I have in her, I do not control my account. Yeah, I'm not afraid to talk. I do not control my account.
Wait there, expand on that. Yee, I like him. Expand on that.
I'm not afraid to talk because it's been years. From when I was earning a little bit in the security world, she had that card. So now I'm self-employed and I'm the owner. She control the login. No, we don't deal with card again. We deal with login. Every time she's like, babes, you need to know the login and this. I say, I don't have that time for it. You're my accountant. Don't say that way. You know? So that's
nice.
me. So the trust and everything develop and build and it just there.
So the key for you is trust.
Yes, trust. And the push that where she push me. That's why the saying what she said since night about the mud pusher. I call her the mud pusher because I'm not proud of that. I'm very stubborn.
But she knows how.
Yes. So once she knows that she can't.
You're saying you're old. How old are you, if you don't mind?
I'm 43.
Oh.
No.
What you know?
4 this year. Just leave me.
5 this year.
Leave me alone. Just leave me alone.
All right.
All right.
And how old are you, Latoya?
I'm going to be 40 this year.
Oh, so say 39.
35.
35. There you go. And what's the recipe for successful marriage, especially in this time?
Right, for me, is a support. We need to support each other. So for me and Marlon, we support each other. Whatever I needed to do, Marlon will support my endeavors. Marlon is not afraid to allow me to be myself, and I really respect that in him. For me, Marlon fix phone, and once I feel as if I am not getting much time, what I do is to learn to fix the phone and go down to the shop and fix the phone with him, and we've kind of find time with each other. Of course, we do some things in between that time, but we still try to make the time work. So I will just say support.
Support. All right. How can they get in touch with you? Because we're at the end of the show. So your Instagram, whatever social media pages, business-wise or any other thing, go ahead quickly.
So my shop, my store number is 226-448. That's
226-4448.
And it's shop 18 doing the Park Plaza.
All right. And an Instagram page?
My Instagram page is
Phone doc.
dot.
Phone dot.
Yeah,
on
that's
Instagram.
FONEDOC dot.
Okay. And you, Latoya?
And for me, I'm not really on Instagram that much, but I'm more on TikTok, and it's Alternate Yourself. And also you can get me on Facebook, Guashana. We're also a YouTuber, upcoming YouTuber.
Right. That's
Our
what I
YouTube
wanted.
page is Phone FONEN Doc DOC.
No, phone doc.
Phone and Doc.
No.
Fondak and Farm. Sorry.
That's FONEDOC NFAM.
Sorry.
So Fondak and Farm.
Okay.
And you learn more about us and our journey of love
And prosperity.
and prosperity.
Financially secure.
Sure. And more about the family as well. You learn
Right.
more about the children
Kids.
and the challenges that we face, because we try to keep it entertaining with our family and also a lot of challenges with our children.
Okay. All right, guys, I want to thank you so very much. I'm at the end of the show, Sex on the Bridge, on a Tuesday night right here on the Bridge 99 FM. I want to thank my producer, Danielia Doyle, and I want to thank my engineer, Mr. Tristan Palmer, for I don't know what I'm doing, but hey, yes. Big up to Slow Wine and all of the people who are listening. Thank you to the callers and the voice noters. And I'll see you here next week. And as always, please be respectful. See you next week.